Okay, we're gonna do something a bit different today. Oops. I don't know if I want to be on camera today. I'm gonna go with no. I'm feeling and looking like a hot mess. Okay, so I have decided after watching a few things that I want to have that flying type Pokemon, first of all, are my favorite type. Um, and so I've noticed that one thing that a lot of Pokemon players who play Pokemon, no matter what game, will do is they will immediately, start to hunt for, gather, and build their team based off of their favorite type of Pokemon, favorite Pokemon, etc. And so, since mine I know is clearly flying types, what I want to do is a little bit of research, if you will, on the type of flying Pokemon that are either legit flying or are flying and something else, and see if I can build that based on Sword and Shield, which is the game that I'm currently playing. Um, And so I'm looking right now. This is the Pokemon database, and these are all of the Pokemon that are flying types out of the 900 Pokemon that exist in all of the eight, I believe there are eight generations of Pokemon. And so all of these I don't think I can get in Sword. I'm familiar with some of them I don't like, some of them I do like, some of them have an evolution, some of them don't. So, it's just a matter of finding the right combo and really sticking with those. So it says that there are 121 flying type Pokemon. That's inclusive of any evolutions that they may have. So I want to pick out a couple that I like, some that I've never tried before, so I might want to try. And like I said, I want them to be combo. Like I would love to have like a dragon flying or a fairy flying, a grass flying. Like I'm gonna pick um, six ground type. I mean, six types that aren't flying that I can combo with flying, and then have those six other types be, what I'm able to use when I go into battle, basically, and see if I can't make that like the ultimate team, so that when I'm, battling anyone at any time, this is the team that can't be beat. And I know people do this with like, certain ground types or bug types or rock types or fire. I imagine fire and dragon are probably some of the two most popular types that people will mention if you ask them like what's their favorite Pokemon or what's their favorite type. Um, Mine is flying, so I'm going to own it, and I am going to stick with it and see. I know there's a big thing about shiny hunting, which I've never done before. I mean, I've never actually gone past collecting the eight badges, and then that's about it. I don't even like, I've never even beaten a champion before. So my hope is and intention is to do all of that good stuff, and then to do things like shiny hunting in, the game, and things that people do once they've done all that and defeated everything. There are some side quests and things that you want to do outside of simply winning the game. It's more than just winning the game. It's about, the other adventures that you take on. So hold on one second. I just want to take, I'm like sweating in my office. So Trying to cool myself down as best I can. So I will be doing some gameplay, but for now I just want to do a little bit of research on flying types, and I'm going to be taking notes for myself so that I know what kind of type I'm looking for, hopefully where I can find it in relation to Pokemon Sword, which is what I'm playing. Because if it's only available in a game I'm not playing, that doesn't really help me. So I'm going to be creating the ultimate flying type team. And of course, I realize that my starter Pokemon is fire and he's not a flying type. So I will figure that out. I've even considered, oops, benching my starter because you don't just because he's your starting Pokemon doesn't mean you have to use that Pokemon throughout the game, right? I mean, there's a reason why you can put some away. So I've even considered that because as far as I know, there other than Charizard, which I know you can get in BDSP, but I don't believe you can get those Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I'll again have to look into it. If I can, then I might consider Charizard for my fire type, but not sure yet. So some other types that I know, because I think there's like 12 or 15 types. So, I can't have, I mean, I can have one of each, but in terms of my team, I can only have 6 on my team. So I don't want to go crazy. I'm just kind of eyeballing the different types here. Normal is probably the only one where I'm probably going to have a few that are like normal flying, which to me would just be considered flying full stop. I don't consider normal to be a type. I feel like instead of having a quote unquote normal type, it should just be a Pokemon. Like it doesn't have a type. Dark, fighting, psychic. Oop, I spelled psychic wrong. Oh, I didn't write ground. Oh yeah, water, grass, and there's one I'm missing. Fairy, that's the one. Oh yeah, and then steel. I put dragon. No, I didn't put dragon here. How many types are, I'm like way off then by saying there's like 15 because I have written down. Let me see if I got them all. I think I did. Oh, ghost. I didn't put ghost. Although ghost is gonna, and electric. I didn't put electric. Let me write those two down. Ghost and electric. Okay. So I'm noticing there are a few where flying is listed either by itself or first. And then because the order that the types are listed in is very important in terms of what's its main one versus what's its secondary type. So I want Pokemon where I would like to have maybe an even keel where 3 Pokemon are flying is their primary type, and then they have a secondary type, and then where their secondary type is another type and flying is their secondary, if that makes sense at all. So I'm gonna start right here. I see steel and I feel like I need steel because I love Corviknight. And I'm gonna write primary so that I know. And then I see hold on, a water type, which I feel like I should have as well. And I know this is probably going to be a bit silly, but I would like whatever the Pokemon is that it actually looks like a flying type and it's not just kind of like levitating. Um, that might sound a bit silly, but I'm a bit picky that way. Because some of them don't actually look as cool as you would think. Um, what's this Talonflame is fire? And Swoobat for Psychic looks really cool. Hold on, let me see. Some of these I have no idea. Like I know Braviary. I used to have Braviary as this my Psychic um Pokemon. But hold on, let me just look at Swoobat real quick. I don't think this is gonna work for me. I don't think so. Man, it is like what's crazy is it's like 15 degrees outside, but I feel like I'm in a 100-degree room right now. I don't understand. Okay. Um, let's open up Corviknight because I know that I'm gonna want that one. I want to check out Talonflame and see if that one is in the game I'm playing. Swoobat is out of here. And if it's something where I have to like do something serious to get it, then I'll take that. Oh, it's in the Isle of Armor, which is DLC for um, the game I'm playing, so I can get it. It evolves from Fletchinder, which I assume is also in the Isle of Armor. That's where I'd have to go to get it. Which I haven't done any of those yet. I can visit them if I want. I just haven't done that because I've been like, trying to get the badges and stuff. But oh wait, I'd have to get a Fletchling first, obviously. So there's 3 evolutions for me to get to that. So something else that I want to kind of learn because I've played Pokemon all my life, but I've never actually like paid attention to things like the EV yield and the type of defenses and all of these like base stats and stuff. I have no idea what that means or what's good, bad, and different. So, and I think I've never actually leveled up my Pokemon past like maybe the highest of like 6D, maybe, but I know people will, level it up all the way to 100 and so on. So I feel like I need to start learning these things and pay more attention to what I'm doing. So yeah, that's my goal with playing through this Sword and Shield is to do more than just, you know, play the gyms and stuff, but to actually pay attention to my team, pay attention to the type, pay attention to the base stats and stuff like that, and realize that, maybe I want a Talonflame, but I might realize that there's a better, uh, flying fire type than Talonflame. Right now, I'm, drawn to it because it just looks cool. And I really want a fire type. Um, So I would love a bug, fire, steel, um, water. That's one, two, three, four. I need two more. Um, Probably a fighting, and then I'm hesitant to do dragon type just because I feel like that's so like everybody. Let's say electric. Let's say those are the six types that I want to pair with flying. So I did steel and water. I'm doing fire right now. Steel and water, the flying type is the primary. Um, I just wanted to look at this one real quick. It's in the seventh generation and it is known as the dancing Pokemon. Oh my god, that looks. Oh, good, I can't get this. I don't want it. It looks weird. Okay, let's close this one out. I want to open uh, uh, which I actually just caught a Chromorant. And when I start the game, I'm hopefully going to be able to go to the Pokejobs. And because I just sent like six flying type Pokemon out to a Pokejob. So I need to get them back because I think my Chromorant and my Corviknight are both a part of the team that I sent out. And I want to now make them a part of my team. And I might do a side quest to go see if I can get a Talonflame or a Fletchling that will evolve. Because I can go to the Isle of Armor right now if I wanted to. So I need a type where flying is the primary and there's another thing that's secondary. So that's what I'm looking for right now because there aren't many, I will tell you. Because usually what happens is flying is their primary when you catch them, but then when they evolve, their primary might change and it might no longer be flying. It'll probably be something else. For instance, like this Tornadus right here. Um, when it evolves, electric becomes its primary and flying is the secondary. And so I'm looking for ones where even when it evolves, flying it's still its primary. And I don't think there are any more. How weird is that? There's only really two, unless I count a normal as the same situation. Like this Staraptor here, which is normal flying. But if I was to pick a normal evolution, I would not pick Staraptor. I would actually pick now why is Farfetch'd here but Surfetch'd is not? Is Surfetch'd no longer considered flying when it evolves? Say it isn't so because Surfetch'd is like a fave. I would be so devastated. Hold on, let me check its evolution. Because that's crazy. Oh, yeah, look, the Galarian Farfetch'd is considered fighting. It's not even considered. I mean, it's a bird. I thought that's all one needed. It's normal flying in all these other instances. But the Galarian version, that's crazy. Probably because it's like considered a duck. Huh. Okay, where's the part where I can click on this evolution? Here we go. So yeah, it's considered a fighting type. Not even okay. Well then. Well then. Oh, this is how you learn. Okay. This is me looking at Chromorant right now. So hold on a second. This one is also in the Isle of Armor. But it's also so I could either get, well, I did get it the regular way. I didn't actually get it in the Isle of Armor. I already have it. I know that for a fact. It's a flying water type where flying is its primary. Got it. It does not evolve. I know that. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 3 so far. We need 3 more. Like I said, I don't think I can. Actually, no. I should be able to get Charizard in Sword and Shield because I think I get it after I beat the champion, if I'm not mistaken. Although, why did I click Mega Charizard? I don't know. I'll get a Charmander, which apparently is not here because it's not considered, it's only considered fire when it's a Charmander, would be my assumption. But then it takes on flying. Yeah, see, it's here in Sword and Shield. But like I said, I don't think I can get it until after I beat the champion, which, do I want it to be on my team? Probably not. I actually thought it was like dragon flying, not fire flying, but yeah, I see. Yeah, I don't think I want. I feel like it's again, to me, Charizard is similar to Pikachu in that it's the one that too many people, it's oversaturated. I don't want it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Let's continue our search. There's Butterfree, which is a bug flying. Um Now Gyarados is considered water flying, which I think I might see. I have Cramorant, or Cramorant, however you pronounce it, which is flying water, and then Gyarados is water flying. I feel like that's too much water. Either I get rid of Cramorant for Gyarados, or what? There's also Zapdos, which apparently can be electric or flying. And then Articuno, which can be ice or psychic. Now, I've caught this one before. As you can tell, I'm really looking at every single one. So this top row, I don't want really anything from that top row or from this row here. I'm still on the fence about Gyarados. Let me write this down. The ones I'm on the fence about. If I could spell on the fence. Gyarados is a water flying. I want to look at. There are all these Galarian types. There's Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. All 3 look very cool. Psychic, fighting, and dark. I don't particularly care for poison or rock type. I can't imagine how there could be a ground type. There probably is a ground flying, but that's weird. I wouldn't care for it. I don't care about dragon or particularly ghost either. Just putting all this together to make it easier for myself to see what I see. And then I want to put these after this one right here. Oh, went back too far. And then, okay, so all the ones I don't care about are at the bottom. There's 4 types I don't, 5 types I don't care about. 5 types I'm on, and then 6 types that I really like besides flying. So that's 17 types, not counting normal, which would be 18. Okay. Let's say there are 18 types. All right, let's get back. I'm not a fan of Noctowl, so I'm not even going to look at that. I'm looking at Lugia down here, and I think that's one that I can get. Delibird I know is one I can get, but I don't really. You know, Ice is a possibility, so I might look at Delibird, but let's look at Lugia. And then just to tickle my fancy here, let's look at Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, just to see where can I get them? How easily can I get them? Is it worth me even looking at what's going on? Like, if it's something where I have to, like, mate it or do some fancy schmancy thing, then I mean, I want to try that stuff, but I'm not, like, gung-ho about doing that. So let's have a quick look. Let's look at Lugia first. Yeah, Psychic Flying. Oh, I might not be. It's Generation 2, but let's see. It might be if it scrolls. My internet's being very slow. Let me close this window. Maybe if I close this window, it'll act better. Yes, close this window. There we go. Okay, let me see if I have anything else. Oh yeah, I have my mail app open. I don't need that. Okay, let's close that. I'm trying to close things so that it's not being so sluggish. Okay. Let's get back to business here. It is genderless. Oh, I can't get it. I just noticed. Go back up. It's in gold, silver, crystal, heart gold, soul silver. So Lugia is out. Let's see. I assume these I can get because it says Galeria and Articuno, and Galeria or Galar is where Sword and Shield takes place. Okay, so it's in the other side quest, which is the Crown Tundra. And so this is what it would look like. That's the regular one, which would be an ice flying, but this is what it would look like. And I can find out where I can get it. Let me just scroll down a bit. This legendary bird can create blizzards by freezing moisture in the air. That's not what I really wanted to know, is it? Oh, here we go. It is said that this volcano's beautiful blue wings are made of ice. Snowy mountains, its long tail fluttering along behind it. Let's look at that. I'm going to take one of these, not all 3, obviously. So the question is, do I want psychic, do I want electric, or do I want fire? I don't think I have a fire. Well, Talonflame is the fire one, so I'm probably not even going to look at this one. Even though, how cool is that? I'm going to put this under on the fence because that is pretty cool. I can't deny how cool that looks. So let's put Moltres, which is a fire flying right here, but I'm gonna close it because I saw Talonflame first, and so I feel kind of already feel a bit of a loyalty to it. This one is, I don't have fighting yet, so this one might be the one I go with. I just have to see if how easily I can get it from the Crown Tundra. I would think not that easy. The growth rate is slow, but the attack, this looks high to me. Someone would have to tell me different. I feel like I need to look at some YouTube videos on what the hell base stats are and mean, and how do I learn that stuff. I mean, this is a close one for my fighting, so let me write this down, even though it's a secondary. So let's put fighting, Zapdos. I said I was going to take one of them, so I think this might be the one. And I'm going to put that this one is the Tundra. And the other one that I want, I think Talonflame, I believe, is in the Isle of Armor. So I'm going to close out Articuno. I'm going to pick a different psychic one. I don't even have, I have psychic as a secondary, so I don't even know why I was looking at that. Wait, I didn't pick a psychic or fairy? I feel like I need one or the other. How did I manage that? Bug, fire, fighting, water, steel. You know what? I think I'm going to switch out electric for either psychic or fairy. I feel like either one. Okay. Because that's crazy. I don't really need electric. I feel. I mean, I could be wrong. Alright, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. That's what I have written here. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping the window open for the ones that I want on my team. Let's go back here. I wrote down Gyarados for on the fence, and let's keep going. Let's go past this Moltres line. Well, did I go too far? Yeah, okay. I don't really care for this group. Xatu is the one that I might go with because I said Psychic Fairy. I was looking at Swoobat initially, but I think it's gonna be either this or the Sigilif, which I know I can get in the wild area because I see them all the time. I'm just not leveled up enough for that. And I think Braviary, if I wanted to do like a normal flying, might actually be the one I go with. But let's take a look at this one because I don't see pink sticking out to me. There's Togekiss, which I know that's a popular one as well with people because it looks so cute. So let's look at that as a fairy type because I don't see any other fairy flying here. And then let's also now look at Sigilif as well. So between these three, here's Togetic, which I believe is the Is that not a pre-evolution? Hold on, let me open this one up then. Because I have no idea. Okay, so let's look at each one. We're going to pick one of these four for the team. Just one. Um, and like I said, I know that these are catchable. I might even have this one. Because I know I bump into them all the time. The stats look really low for this one though. If I'm just going by like the number and how high it goes. The next thing I'm going to look at after I'm done with picking the team is the move sets. I know I should probably be looking at the move sets in conjunction with picking the team, and I'm probably doing this backwards. I'm going to say no to that one. But this is how I'm doing it. It's my prerogative. So I can get Togekiss, which I knew here, but I don't think it's easy to get. Its attack is really low. Its minimum and then its max. I mean, its maximum is high, but yeah, okay. So I need to have a Togepi, and then from here, if a high friendship evolves it into a Togetic, and then which I have here to look at, and then I use a shiny stone to get it to this evolution. Got it. Um, can I just decline? I don't think I want to do that. So I'm gonna say no to this. I mean, I'm not saying no to catching it. I'm just saying no to having it on my team. So Sigilif, it's you or nothing. Let's see what we're looking at here. Your attack is low too. Man, Psychic Fairy might be out the door for a flying type. Because I'm not really in love with this right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Okay, so if I'm moving Psychic and Fairy out, I might even move it down to my Nevermind area. I need to move another type up to the top here. What type should I use? Hold on, let me change this to heading instead of... Okay. I've got ice, dark, grass, and I could try putting electric back, but maybe I'll go with ice. I feel like ice and steel are... Like ice and water. Or maybe I might find a cool one in the dark section. Okay, so let's go past this. See, there's a Murkrow, which are not easy to come by. Let's take a look at that one. I still haven't put down a bug type, and that's like numero uno on my list. Because I went right past Butterfree, so hold on. Let me check out Butterfree. And then I also want to check out that other bug type I just saw. Which is down here somewhere. Where is it? I went too far. I think... What's the difference between Beautifly and Butterfree? And I'm not taking my eye off of Driftblim either. Let me just say that. I'm looking at Mothim as well. I've heard things about like the bug one is going to be the one that's going to be the hardest for me to figure out because there are really good ones like Combi. I'm thinking about to evolve into Vespiquen. Um, but hold on, let me also pop open Beautifly here. The bug one's going to be hard. Okay, so let's take a look. And try to narrow down, right? Okay, so that answers my question here. Beautifly, I can get in BDSP. I cannot get in Sword, so you're out. Um, let's see what's happening here. Mothim, again, I can get in BDSP, but I cannot get in Sword, so you're out. So Butterfree, you might be it for my bug type. Let me look at Murkrow. I think is dark. Yeah, dark flying. And I'm like 99.9% sure that I can get a Murkrow. Oh, I cannot get it in Sword and Shield. Why did I think I could get it in Sword and Shield? I think I'm confusing the games because I'm playing them kind of at the same time. So Murkrow, you're out as well. So let's stick with Butterfree right now for Bug. Bug. Oh wait, I'm writing this wrong. Bug. Secondary. Okay. Now I'm thinking I have rock like at the bottom, but I'm looking at where is it? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I feel like I was confusing one with this one. So I'm gonna have a look at it. But let's go back to the top because I'm going row by row. So let's go back to the top going row by row. Now Ninjask is now I'm almost positive Ninjask I just caught. So it's gotta be in Sword and Shield. Like you can't tell me that it isn't. So let's have a look at that. Because right now I've got 5, so I really just need one more. And I remember I said I was going to look at Braviary, so let's... I don't think I looked at Braviary yet, so let's do that before I forget. I've played with Unpheasant. I'm not... all that impressed. I'm intentionally going past the Raptor because I just am. It's gonna probably be under one of my on the fence. I'm just checking out all the I think these are the last ones that I want to look at. Okay, so let's look at Archeops. Oh no, that is not what I thought. I mean, that looks creepier than I thought. Let me look at the additional artwork for a second. Yeah, no, that looks like a dinosaur. I'm not. Its attack is outrageous, though. I'm gonna put this under maybe it's rock. And it looks like it's only found in one place, the Crown Tundra. And I don't know why I keep putting Crown of Tundra. It's Isle of Armor and then Crown Tundra. There's no oven there. Okay, so close that. Oof. Let's take a look. Just out of curiosity. Oh, everything is low to the ground. Its speed is outstanding, but oh, look at how all the evolutions it's got going here. That's weird. That's too much for me to follow, so I'm gonna say no, sorry. I'm not that invested yet. Someday I will be, just not today. Let's take a look at Braviary. Oh, you see, I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. Okay, so let me write down. It's gonna go up here. Again, I know it's normal flying, so typically I feel like normal shouldn't even be a thing, but it is a thing, strangely enough. So I think we have our team of 6, where 2 of them I need to go to the 2 side quest islands in order to get them, and then I have 3 that are on the fence. I should have kept my on the fence ones open because I kept the other 6 open. So I've got, let me put them in order of how I have them here. Corviknight, Cramorant, let's move him over, and then Braviary, let's put you over here, and then Talonflame, Zapdos, and Butterfree. Okay. I feel like I should move Butterfree over here because the last 2 is probably going to be not as easy for me to get as I would like to hope. Especially since I only have 3 gym badges, so that's why my on the fence. Especially with... Did I misspell Gyarados? What is happening here? There we go. I think I misspelled Gyarados. Because I know Gyarados, I believe, is the pre... Let me open up the on the fence ones. Let's open them up. And then we're going to do a little playtime. See if we can't get them out of... I should be able to get them out of their Pokejobs soon. Because I remember I sent them yesterday and it was like for a whole day. And I think it was around like 2:30. Moltres and Archeops. Where are these people? Okay, so here's Archeops, who's on the fence. Let's open you. I just want to triple check everybody to make sure they are a possibility for my team. I don't know why I am just visibly not seeing Gyarados right now. Here's Moltres. Oh, here it goes. Okay, so I have 6 for the team, and I'm gonna, that's why I want to have some on the fence, because even though I'm picking these teams, I haven't really played with every single, like Talonflame and Zapdos would definitely be new additions for me. I've played with Braviary, I've kind of played with Cramorant, I know I've played with Corviknight and Butterfree, So, you know, it's all going to depend on how I work with them and what kind of moves they can learn as they evolve, and what they can learn just from me, you know, having a TM on hand. I feel like I'm smelling bacon. I know my wife's making a chili right now. It smells so good. Man, Gyarados' stats are really good. I might have to switch Cramorant right now. It might have to happen. Because these stats, let me check out Cramorant and see. Because they're both like water flying, except their primary and secondary are swapped. Yeah. Okay. I have decided. I'm swapping. I am swapping just like that. And I'm going to have to evolve my Gyarados. Let me write secondary so I know that flying is its secondary. But I need to take my Magikarp out if I have it in my box and fight until I can evolve it past level 20 ASAP. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Corviknight, Gyarados. Let me look at all of their stats again. He's at 495. I'm trying to have stats where they're all above a 500 if possible. Like that's 510. Ooh, Butterfree's really low. I didn't realize that. Let's see what we can do about that. Because that's really low. Talonflame. What are you moving? I mean, just. And then Zapdos is what? Yep. Oh, don't even have to worry about Zapdos. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look at bug types again. And see if maybe I want to try to swap it out. What is happening here? It's saying my creative cloud is bugging out. I'm going to close it. I'm not even doing anything with Creative Cloud, so I don't know why it's even trying to do a thing. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get my Creative Cloud to close. Okay, I just force quit it because I don't even need it open. See, this one's good. Let's look at Moltres right now. Moltres and Zapdos are kind of like in the same like thing, so I'm hesitant. Oh, and I didn't even realize the Galarian one is dark flying. It's not even. So let me change this. It should be dark flying, which I'm totally not against. See, that one's really high though. Can't deny that. And I'm moving Gyarados over here to like second on the list. And I'm deleting you altogether. Okay, now you are in Crown Tundra. Did I write that down? I did. And you, I did not write down where you are. So let's write that down. Because I think this one is also in like another part of the world. Yeah, Crown Tundra as well. There's a lot of interesting Pokemon here that I'm going to have to investigate. Let me delete Butterfree. I'm sorry, but Butterfree, I'm deleting you. And I'm closing your window as well. I love to love you, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 5 main and then 2 who are on the fence. I really don't want Zapdos and Moltres because they're both the same. It's just one is fighting and one is dark, and I'd rather keep the fighting one. So it's back to the drawing board, if you will, for just one more. I would take Farfetch'd, but I hate not allowing a Pokemon to evolve. I just feel like that's... I don't think I can get Pidgeot. I feel like that's... Like, it might be in BDSP, but I don't think that's in Sword. So let's... There's a poison type. I could try Crobat, but I'm not really a fan of the bat ones. And I already have water, so I'm not doing like a Wingull or Pelipper. Sorry, not sorry. There is Vespiquen, but I think that one takes a bit to get it. There's also Driftblum, which I was kind of looking past. I like Chatot, but it's really small, and I don't have much hope in that one. So I could always go back to Swoobat. Let me see what Swoobat does. I don't think I looked at the stats when I was looking at it before. So let's bring it back out again. And let's see what other ones we have here that we may have just glossed over, but now we're giving it a second thought. What is... I don't think Mandibuzz is on my list of ones that I can get in this game, but let's have a look. I already have a fighting one, which is Zapdos, but I will bring out this one because I know this one is possible to get in the wild area. Let's see. I think that's all of them that I could possibly look at to possibly want. I don't know what this one is. And it's lucky number 666. Let's see where I can get that. Okay, so let's look at the ones I just opened. Let's see if there's a lucky winner out of these 4. So I just want to see the number. I'm not a fan of the look, but you know, sometimes, and I don't really like the bat ones. See, that's to me too low to even consider. I don't know if I can even get this one. Let's see. I can. Mandibuzz. Pretty high. I'm feeling good about it so far, and it's dark flying, which is Moltres is dark flying, but and I have to evolve it from a Vellaby at level 54. That's a long way to go. But let me write it down as a possibility. Dark, and this is Mandibuzz. And it looks like I can get it in the regular world or in Crown of Tundra. So that's I'm gonna close out Swoobat after I just saw that one. So let's look at this one. I'm gonna put on the fence definitely, because again, I know I can get it, and if I'm not able to get the other ones from like the other island, I know at least I can get this one and have it on my team until I'm able to level up and get what I need. Let me make sure I spell the name right. Why isn't the page loading? What's happening? What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna try to open that again. Here we go. Okay. Jeez. This one is a fighting, which, you know, is Zapdos, but like I said, I know that I can. Oh, and it's exactly at 500. Let me write this down, that it's fighting. Oop. Let's unbold it real quick. Let's do this in here. Unbold it and italicize it. Okay, so let's keep that one there. That one's going to be on the fence one. And now it's down between Mandibuzz and, let's see, this one looks cool. Nope, can't get it. So Mandibuzz, you have just joined the team as a dark Pokemon. Because I don't, only unless I can't get, if I can't get Zapdos right away in this playthrough that we're about to do, then what I'll do is I will get Hawlucha. I don't know how you pronounce that. I have to look that up and do that in the interim. So that's why that one's on the fence. But so my team for now is, I'm going to hopefully make it Corviknight, Gyarados, Braviary, Talonflame, Zapdos, and Mandibuzz. So let's see what we can do. Let's switch our view from this page. Let me make sure I have all of the Pokemon I want out here. So I'm going to close this one and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 3 on the fences. Or and again, I'm going to catch all of these, but it's just a matter of who's going to be on my main team. And so far I have a Steel, Water, Flying, Fire, Fighting, Dark, but all of them have Flying type, all 6. Where Braviary and Corviknight are the only 2 where their primary type is Flying. I'm sure Braviary people would argue the point, well, normal is its primary, but again, like I said, I don't know about normal. Okay, so let's shrink this out of the way and let's start. So we're going to do a playthrough for about maybe an hour. Depends on how well I'm able to get this going. Oops, sorry guys. There we go. Hold on, I just need to get this off the screen here.